Hello there, welcome to my channel. This is Silver Wolf. So this is your weekly tarot reading for November 12th through the 18th. This is for signs Taurus through Libra. I had to split up the signs 6 and 6 because the first video was just really too long. So, but anyway, I'm going to be pulling I'm going to actually be pulling from two different decks today. The first one is the Dolphins and Mermaids Oracle deck, so that will kind of give us the theme of your week. And then I'll be pulling Past, Present, Future 3-card reading from the Wildwood Tarot, which is a Celtic themed, forest themed tarot. It's beautiful, sort of mystical and, you know, foresty and all that. So anyway, please like, share, and subscribe. Tap the bell for notifications of all my videos. Of course, I make weekly, monthly, full, and new moon readings, so I will be on here a lot. So anyway, let's get started with your readings, and we'll be starting with Taurus. Hello there, Taurus. Welcome to your tarot reading for the week of November 12th through the 18th. I'm going to go ahead and pull the first card from the Oracle deck, and then we'll see what the theme of your week is, and then we'll pull some tarot to kind of explore. Alright, the card we have is Blessed Change. Okay, a major life change brings you great blessings. Okay, and yes, this might be, you know, it might make you a little topsy-turvy, the change, but it's going to be a good change. It's going to be what you need in your life. So make the necessary room, okay? Welcome it in. So let's pull some tarot and see how that is looking for you. Alright. Okay, so the first card we got, this is the past influence bringing you into the week, is the Forest Lovers. So in a traditional deck, this would be the Lovers. And then the main theme of the week is Five of Vessels, Ecstasy. So this would be the Five of Cups in a traditional deck. And then by the end of the week, you'll be moving into the Great Bear. This would be the Judgment card, or the last Judgment card in a traditional deck. Okay, so blessed change, major life change is happening. So you have given your heart to someone. You have made the commitment, okay? You've made a commitment to yourself, first of all, okay? You got yourself to where you need to be, right? You've done the necessary changes. You've worked on yourself. You've processed old emotions, processed old, you know, lessons that you've had, and now you're in this different energy, and you're really ready to embrace something new with another, okay? So you're ready to extend your heart, you're ready to extend your soul to someone else, okay? And to put your trust in someone else. And yeah, this feels good. This might have been something that you've already been working up towards, but now it's starting to really become front and center for you, okay? It's starting to move into the spotlight in your life, and you're putting a lot of energy towards it, a lot of intention towards it. And it feels good, okay? It feels good to finally embrace, you know, your special someone, your significant other, in a more real and committed way. And so that is what you're doing. You are committing to them. You are committing to, you know, furthering your own, you know, your own self-growth through a relationship with another, okay? Now, alternatively, if there is no relationship, if you're single, you could just be integrating your inner masculine and feminine sides. Maybe exploring, you know, if you kind of stay towards the masculine side, maybe explore your feminine side, or vice versa. You know, you could be bringing in a little bit more balance within, okay? And that balance that you are sort of achieving within is going to help you, you know, have harmony without, okay, throughout your life. And then the main focus of this week is the Five of Cups, the Five of Vessels in this deck. So, you know, while you're embracing a new beginning, a new start, you might find yourself having to let go of some things, you know, making room, okay, in your life. So, you know, if there are certain relationships in your life, if there's a certain situation in your life that just isn't really yielding anymore to you, it's not really serving you anymore, you might decide to put it down. You might decide to move away from it, or you might decide to set new boundaries with it, okay, with a person or with a place, or not a place, a person or a situation. You might set new boundaries, you might set new parameters, okay? And it's all about getting yourself to a balanced state, okay? So you're done being run around all over the place, okay? Being pulled left and right and up and down. You are ready to embrace this new energy, okay? And so what that takes, you know, going through and figuring out what you need to let go of, okay? And figuring out what needs to be cut away so that you can embrace your new energy, okay? Your new relationship or whatever it is, okay? So yeah, it might be hard to do this, you know, and you might be disappointed, you might have a sense of grief or loss that you have to kind of let stuff go, but it's all part of the experience, okay? It's all part of life, and you're really ready to embrace this new, you know, this new journey. So yeah, stuff might fall away naturally, even. It might not even be that you have to cut it away. It might just fall away naturally just because you are making this new choice, okay? And by the end of the week, you will be entering into some sort of initiation, okay? You're going to be moving into a new energy of sorts. It's just a new world, a new frequency, okay? A new paradigm. And you've been gearing up for this for a long, long time. Your whole life has been basically, like, training, okay, for this, okay? You've been getting everything you've been through, all the life experiences you've been through, all the people you've met, all the challenges you've had to face have been gearing you up to this transition, okay, to this shift, to a new energy, okay, a new way of being, a new world, all right? So you're being beckoned, okay? You're being beckoned to move past the threshold. Take a leap of faith, knowing that this leap of faith is for you, okay? It's for you, it's not for anybody else. This is your journey, your path, and it's calling to you, okay? So yes, this blessed change, you know, this is, this is huge. This is a huge life change. It's a huge step towards what you want. But it's going to make you feel good. It's going to make you feel new and fresh, and it's going to like affirm to you that everything you've been through up to this point was just leading up to this, okay? Was just leading up to this, you know, this new change, this wonderful journey, okay? This wonderful transition that you're going to embark upon, okay? So yeah, you know, this week is all about just, you know, clearing it out, clearing out the old, getting ready for the new. Make sure that you process all the grief, process all the sorrow that you have felt throughout the years, all the disappointments. Let all that go, okay? Because a lot of that was for your lessons. A lot of that was for your personal growth, okay? The disappointments, the relationships that didn't work out, the people that just didn't stay, people that weren't really for you, you know, maybe they were just around just to kind of benefit from you, okay? You know, the more transients in your life, you know, and yeah, it might have hurt because you like to give your heart, and you like to share your goodness with other people. So, you know, it might hurt to let go of some of that, okay? But it is yielding you and getting you ready for this transition, because once you go through, you won't be able to go back, okay? And I don't think you'd want to go back, honestly, but you just got to make sure that you're done. You're done with the old. You've already chosen this path. Now you're cleaning it up, you're getting ready, you're making room for the new, and then you're moving through the threshold into your life change, okay? Your major life change. Anyway, Taurus, I hope that was helpful. That was your reading. Take care. Hello there, Gemini. Welcome to your tarot reading for the week of November 12th through the 18th. I'm going to go ahead and pull out one of these oracle cards first, get your theme of the week, and then we'll pull some tarot to see what your week is going to look like. Alright. Time to move on. Okay. It's time to let go of the old and worn out so that the new can come in. Okay, so could be bittersweet, but it's getting you ready to embrace new opportunities, okay? A new way of being, alright? So everyone has to move on sometimes, and this is telling you that it's time for you to move on. So let's see what the tarot says about that. your past influence bringing you into this week is the Four of Stones, protection, which in the traditional tarot would be the Four of Pentacles. And then the main feature of this week is the Blasted Oak. This would be the Tower card in the traditional tarot. And then the final card is the Page of Arrows, Ren, which would be the Page of Swords in the traditional tarot. Okay, so... Alright, so you're on lockdown about something. Your finances, your resources, your time, your energy. Maybe you're holding something back. You know, you're not quite sharing some details about something, or you're not fully letting people know what you're doing, okay? Or you could have recently felt like you have to like reorganize your finances and really get it in order, okay? So whatever this is, like Four of Pentacles is usually about your finances and your resources and how confident you feel, okay? So, you know, you could have a lot of resources. You just might be a little bit more hesitant to expend them right now, okay? So, yeah, there might be some conservation going on, okay? Or you might feel the need to protect yourself from the world, okay? You might just want to, you know, hole up, okay? You might have, you know, you might be coming out of this energy where you're kind of like, you know, tight-fisted and not really budging, okay? And that's okay. We all need times like that where we are a little bit less available, okay? We're a little less spendy, you know? Maybe we're, you know, maybe you're trying to save money. Maybe you're trying to save energy. Maybe you need to rest, okay? And that's okay. That's, you know, that's perfectly acceptable, especially since you're definitely going to have some situation this week that's going to push you, okay? So going into this week, you have the Blasted Oak, which is the Tower. So you might have a revelation of some kind that might be, it's going to be really random, it's going to be really unexpected, it's going to throw you off guard. And it probably will match up with this, you know, that you need to move on from something, that something is just not working anymore, something is not fruitful anymore for you, that you need to move forward, okay? So yeah, a revelation of some kind, you know, or you just come to your wit's end, okay? Or, you know, something happens and you have to immediately address it, an emergency or something like that. And it's really going to show you that it's time, okay? It's time to let go. It's time to move forward, okay? And then by the end of the week, you have the Page of Swords, so you will be getting some more information about how you will inch forward. You'll be bringing in some intel. You'll be possibly, you know, picking up on some gossip or rumors or something. You know, something is coming down the line for you as far as information is concerned. And that information either will just make it obvious that something has to change, something has to give here, or it'll show you how you can move forward, okay? So maybe, you know, you'll take this information and you'll use it to your advantage, okay? So, you know, just try to stay neutral, okay? Don't immediately fall into reaction. You know, don't freak out when this type of stuff happens, okay? Because it's something that you needed to see. It's something that was really important. It was trying to get your attention, okay? So it's this new information that's coming in that will help you make that decision, okay? That will help you move forward, okay? That will help you inch forward. That will help you move on, okay? Because it's time, okay? It's time. Something's untenable. Something's just not working anymore. You've been kind of hiding away from it. You've been kind of maybe even like denying it or just pushing it away and not wanting to face it. But now something is going to force you to face it. Something's going to force you to acknowledge it. And then when you do, a lot of information is going to come forth, okay? And this information, it'll help you, but you have to use the information in a proper way, okay? Just don't use the information to you know, negatively affect you or someone else. Try to use it in a positive way. Try to use it in a way that will help you move on and, you know, move to the next thing, okay? In a safe and efficient way, okay? So alternatively, the Page of Arrows, Page of Swords can be some information about someone has come to you. Like there's someone that's maybe, you know, you didn't know how someone was feeling, and then you got some information about it, and it kind of opens up a door or something. Take that for what it is. This is general, obviously, but just for the Gemini energy, it's time to let go of the old so you can embrace the new, okay? You don't have to get stuck in what you were doing before, okay? Just because you might have to let go of something doesn't mean that it's wrong. It doesn't mean that, you know, you're not going to be able to be successful, okay? It doesn't mean that you're not going to be able to move into something else. This isn't the end, you know, this is only the beginning. So, but anyway, I hope that was helpful, Gemini. Take care. Hi there, Cancer. Welcome to your November 12th through November 18th weekly tarot reading. I'm going to go ahead and pull out an oracle card from the Mermaids and Dolphins oracle deck for you. Let's see what your week looks like. We got explore your options. Okay, it's time to look at other possibilities. It's a good time to make changes. Alright, so this could be a toss-up week. Some things happening for you. Let's check through with the tarot. We're going to pull out 3 cards. Past, present, future format. Okay, the first card that came out, this is the past influence bringing you into the week. Oh, I gotta move my light here a little. Sorry. There we go. We got the 9 of Vessels, generosity, and in the traditional tarot that would be the 9 of Cups. Then we have the World Tree. This would, in the traditional tarot deck, would be the World. And then we have 10 of Arrows, instruction. So in the traditional tarot deck, that would be the 10 of Swords. Okay, so wishes fulfilled. Okay, you're starting to see some options come in. Okay, some choices, some like almost like if you want it, you could have it, and that's kind of the energy that you've been in, Cancer. And there also could be some, you know, some people coming through with some offers for you too. Okay, so it might look like you have a lot to choose from here. And it might even be that you just want to go in a completely different direction. There might be a type of job that you've never even tried before. Like maybe you've spent years just doing one sort of job and now you want to try something different. And now the opportunities are really coming in to where you can. Okay, all you got to do is just say, yes, I would love to do that. And then the option comes through for you to do that. Okay, so this is a really, really good energy because it's like the universe is just being very gracious to you. Okay. You have put that out there, that intention that I want to explore something else, okay? I want to try something else. I want to be fresh and change it up. And the universe smiles kindly on that because, you know, you, like everyone, benefits from branching out and trying new things and doing new things and becoming different people, okay, through different experiences. So, you know, you're coming into the week with that. You know, you really are feeling like the choices are endless. It could go any way. You know, all you got to do is just basically choose it. And then this week you'll be focusing on the World Tree. So yes, you're wrapping up something, okay? You are finding completion. You are finding that your cycle is coming to a full circle here, and that you're able to confidently move to something else, okay? You're confidently moving to a new beginning, okay? Because the ending is always a beginning. And so, you know, there could be a fair amount of celebration, okay? You could be really excited about this, you know, completion here, okay? And so you feel full, you feel ready to embrace a new adventure, okay? So that's really good. Celebration, completion, coming home, a feeling of coming home, a feeling of, you know, I did it, you know, and I feel good about it. I feel renewed and inspired, okay? I feel like the world is just open to me. And then by the end of the week, you'll be moving into the 10 of Arrows, 10 of Swords, instruction. So I think by the end of the week, you might be seeing something that is some aspect of your life that is no longer serving you. You know, it might be just something that you've already kind of been there, done that. And then because you weren't willing to maybe like set a boundary with it, or, you know, put it down, you know, it is becoming maybe more of a burden, okay? It might have been something that was fine before, but now it is becoming more of a burden for you, or more of a problem for you. And so it might be something that you need to go and relook at and reassess. What value does it have in your life, okay? Let's explore your options thing, okay? It might be time to change it up, okay? Because this can get, you know, like I said, this could have been helpful at one point, but now it might be getting too burdensome now. You know, it might just be too much, and you might just need to kind of go forward after this completion, okay? You know, like I said, a completion is a beginning, okay? And so your beginning task will be to cut away that which no longer is serving, so that you can welcome in these new options, these new opportunities, these new possibilities, okay? So open yourself up to that, Taurus. I mean, Cancer. I'm so sorry. Open yourself up to that, Cancer, to a new opportunity, a new structure, a new routine or something. You know, little changes here and there can really make a big difference too. So it might not be something huge. It could just be little things here and there. This, you know, the theme of this card is instruction. So all it is it's just tweaking. It's learning how to be a better person. It's learning how to operate better in the world. It's nothing bad, you know. It's just realizing what doesn't work, and then introducing something that might work better, okay? Switching it up, changing it up, tweaking, doing what you got to do to make your situation flow better, okay? And feel better, all right? But, yeah. So, yeah. Use this opportunity this week to wrap it up, whatever you were doing, close it up, and then, you know, look into it and really just decide what needs to be different, what needs to change, okay? So that was your reading, Cancer. I hope you enjoyed. Take care. Hi there, Leo. Welcome to your weekly tarot reading for November 12th through the 18th. I'll go ahead and pull an oracle card first for you and see what your major theme is this week. All right. We got dream big. Okay. Let go of small thoughts about yourself. See yourself succeeding. Okay, cool. So you might be making some plans for success this week. You might be envisioning, you know. All right, Leo, sorry about that. Got interrupted. I'm going to go ahead and get these 3 cards out here, past, present, and future for your week. All right, the past influence bringing you into the week is number 4, the Green Man, which in traditional tarot would be the Emperor. And then we have the 8 of Stones skill, so that is the 8 of Pentacles in a traditional tarot, so that's the present focus of your week, and then the future focus of the week will be the 3 of Vessels, joy, so that is what you'll be ending your week with. Okay, so yes, dream big. You are capable of a lot, okay? The Emperor is always very capable, always has a lot going for him or her, always has, you know, their head on their shoulders, you know, and knows what they want, knows how they're going to get there, okay? So yes, creating a vision board, writing down your goals, like, you know, setting an intention, all right? No dream is too big to dream. Yes, you might not get everything that you want, you might not get everything that you dream about, but if you set your sights high, a good chance is you're gonna get quite a bit of it, okay? So the Emperor, nothing is too big for him to achieve, okay? And the same goes for you, all right? There's no mountain too high to climb, you know, like you are fully capable, you are fully able, okay? You are an authority in your life, Leo. You like to live life the way that you want to live it, and you're gonna, okay? So the Emperor is a wonderful affirmation of that. So you're coming into this week feeling very on top of it, very in control of your destiny, okay? And then this week is all about 8 of Pentacles, skill. So yes, working hard at your craft, okay? Building your skills, refining your skills, taking classes, like learning something new, broadening your horizons. You know, you might want to reach for a certain type of career, so you know that you're going to have to learn certain things in order to do it correctly. So this is a great time to just master your stuff, okay? Work on your craft. Practice, you know, put in the time, put in the effort, okay? And then really enjoy that, okay? Because that's just part of getting to the next level. That's part of success, all right? Is being able to really be good at what you do, okay? And to really have that skill, okay? So that's only going to help you achieve what you want to achieve, okay? Is to really just get serious about it, to practice, to, you know, to learn, to maybe like learn through others, okay? Let someone who's really good at something teach you a couple of things here and there, because little steps like that lead up to big success in the long run. And then by the end of the week, you'll be moving into the Three of Vessels, joys. This is the Three of Cups in a traditional tarot. So yes, you will have a reason to celebrate, okay? Yes, you're dreaming. The dreams make you feel celebratory. The skill building makes you feel celebratory. And succeeding in general, okay? So celebrate the small successes, okay? You might not have that big success yet, but you can celebrate the small steps that you've taken towards that success, okay? And every day is a success as long as you are putting yourself out there and you are willing to do the work and you're willing to explore, okay? So by the end of the week, you're going to be feeling celebratory, you're going to be feeling happy, you know, you're going to be feeling like you want to share your bounty, okay? You're bringing in the harvest already. You're already seeing the harvest of all of your hard work, your skill building, okay? Your vision questing, you know, like you're really feeling like you're onto something, okay? And that makes you feel good, okay? So this week, dream big, celebrate your successes so far, work on your skills a little more, and really just focus, okay? It's all about you, okay? You know, you have a very specific idea of how you want to live your life, and I definitely see you getting there, okay? All right, it just takes a little bit of elbow grease, a little bit of faith, a little bit of belief in yourself, and also, you know, you keep yourself fresh through celebrating your successes, okay? Even the small successes. Even if you learned how to, you know, I don't know, like if you're a painter and you learned a new type of stroke or something, celebrate that, you know? It's all worth celebrating. It's all worth getting excited about, okay? Get excited about your own future. Get excited about your own success. But I hope that was helpful, Leo. Take care. Hello there, Virgo. Welcome to your weekly tarot reading for the week of November 12th through the 18th. I'm going to start with an N oracle card here. So I'll shuffle just... By the way, I do shuffle between takes, so these cards are nice and shuffled anyway before I get to it, but... Alright, so this week, make a decision. Hope you can see that, it's getting dark out here. Feeling stuck or indecisive? Listen to your intuition and make a decision. Okay. So yeah, you might have some choices ahead of you. You might have been hemming and hawing over something for a little while, and it's time. It's finally time to make that choice, to make that decision, okay? So let's see what the tarot has to say about that. I'm going to pull 3 cards, past, present, and future of your week. I did not expect to be doing this at nighttime, but sometimes readings end up taking all day. So hopefully it's not too hard to see. Okay, woo. Okay, so the past influence bringing you into this week is the King of Bows, and that's the Adder. And in the traditional tarot, this would be the King of Wands. And then for your current of the week, present week, main theme is the King of Stones, Wolf, so that would be the King of Pentacles. And then in the future, you'll be moving into the 8 of Vessels rebirth, which is the 8 of Cups energy. Okay, so you have a lot on your plate with this King of Wands. King of Wands is very busy, typically has a lot of balls in the air. Okay, so you're juggling, you're moving from one thing to another. You like to stay busy. I mean, that's kind of your thing. So yeah, this has been a good energy for you to start your week off in. Very busy, very, motivated, inspired, and all that. So yeah, just stay inspired, stay in this energy, because this energy will carry you through the week, okay? But yeah, you might have a couple of things ahead of you that you're, like you said, like our oracle card says, you have to make a decision on. Okay, so it might be a situation where you can't choose everything. You would love to choose everything, right? But maybe you just can't choose everything, so you have to sort of prioritize, okay? But yeah, just pick the stuff that means the most to you, that's the most important to you, and that way you can really focus on it, okay? You can really give all of your energy and all of your time to those specific things instead of spreading it out amongst everything, okay? So the King of Wands always knows where to direct his energy, okay? The King of Wands is a leader, okay? And he knows where to put his energy, okay? He knows where to go, all right? And then this week, yeah, you'll have the King of Pentacles energy. So yeah, the focus is on your material, okay? It's focusing on what you have, okay? And you're going to be taking stock of what you have, and you've been really good at managing what you have, okay? So yeah, you're going to be reveling in what you've been able to acquire, okay, through all of your busyness. And you might be in a position in which you can share that with other people now, okay? You can treat somebody to something this week. So this is, the King of Pentacles is a very self-assured person. They are very secure in their possessions, in their material, in their money. And they also know what they want, and they know how to get it, and they are very independent types. So yeah, like I said, you're trying to make a decision this week. You're trying to move forward. I think you have a pretty good idea of how you want to do that, so especially since you have two kings here. So it's just all about just making the decision and sticking with it, okay? And King of Pentacles is really good at that. He's really good at making the decision, sticking with it, and pushing through, okay, to get the results. So, tap into this energy this week, okay? Because this energy will help you make that decision and then stick with it, okay? And move forward in it. And then we have the 8 of Cups by the end of the week. So yeah, you might be, you might have made a decision, and then that decision pulls you away from certain things, okay? And that's all about growth. It's all about moving on, okay? Like, you can't just stay stuck in the same energies forever, and you know that. You have to keep flowing, just like the water keeps moving. It doesn't get stagnant, it just keeps flowing and keeps going. That's where you are too, okay? So, nothing is lost. You have your experiences to back you. You have your lessons. You have great memories and everything else. You're not losing anything, but you are allowing stuff to kind of fade into the background while you move forward to your new, okay? And yeah, it could be bittersweet, it could be a little sad, someone might be, you might have had to say goodbye to somebody or something, a job or, a certain situation in order to move on to this new adventure, this new journey. But it just goes with the territory, okay? You are very focused on success, you're focused on being the best you that you can be, and a lot of times that comes with having to move on, having to make room, having to make the decision and go forward, and not getting stuck in indecision, okay? Because even not making a decision can be a decision, but I don't know if that's the decision you want. So you're going to have to definitively choose and then move, okay? But you have these kings. You have this King of Wands. You very, very, you're able to direct your energy into what you want, and then the King of Pentacles, you're able to maintain, okay? So yeah, just know that you are ruling it correctly, that you are in charge of it, and that your decision is your decision, and there you know, it may not be any wrong decisions, so you might just have to go ahead and just weigh the pros and cons and choose what's calling to you the most. Okay, go with your gut, go with your heart, go with your you know, your logic, and you can't get it wrong. Okay, all right. So that was your reading, Virgo. I hope you take care. Hi there, Libra. Welcome to your weekly tarot reading for the week of November 12th through the 18th. And go ahead and pull you out an oracle card to kind of get the main theme of your week here. Sorry, I live on a really busy road. Sometimes it gets loud around here. So, explore your options is the card that you got here today. And it's time to look at other possibilities. It's a good time to make changes. So, you could be getting bored or stagnant in what you've been doing, so you are trying to figure out, hey, what am I going to do next? Is it going to be a completely different direction? Is it going to be along the same lines of what I've been doing? So, you know, you might decide. So let's see what the tarot has to say. I'm going to pull 3 cards for past, present, and future. Okay, so the energy bringing you into the week is number 7, the Archer. In the traditional tarot, this is the Chariot. And then the main feature of your week is the Blasted Oak. So this is, sorry, barely see that. The Blasted Oak. So this is the Tower in the traditional tarot. And then the energy you're going to be moving into at the end of the week is the Pole Star, which in the traditional tarot is the Star. All right. So Libra, yes, you have made a decision, you have conquered something, you have victory over something, you have, you know, bested your, you know, your high score or whatever, you know. And yeah, it feels good because you're moving forward. You do see some movement towards what you want, okay? You know, people are starting to come together for you, and you're starting to see returns on your investments, or you're starting to see just something like start to move forward here. And yeah, you're hitting your mark, okay? And that feels good, okay? It does feel like a victory. It does feel like you've you know, that driving force is kind of pushing you towards your next step, okay? The next leg of your journey here. And it's all because you've been persistent. It's all because you've been patient. And you've put in the work, you've put in the time, you know? And so, yeah, it could be like maybe you've come to like a conclusion about something, and now it's time to choose something else. It might be time to explore your options, like look at other possibilities at this point. You know, you've been so successful up to now. There's no reason why you can't be successful going forward, okay? Into something else. Maybe a completely different path, a completely different location, different venture, completely different group or whatever. So yeah, you do feel victorious going into this week. You feel like you're going to finally get what you have worked so hard to achieve. And then this week, there might be some sort of unexpected thing that comes up, okay? A change that happens, a change of plans. Someone might bail on you for some reason. You know, you could have I don't want to say an emergency, you could have an emergency. Something just random pops up, okay? And it forces you to reevaluate your path. Okay, it forces you to reevaluate some of the choices that you've made up till now. And this might prompt you to look at other options at that point, okay? This might push you to explore something else, maybe something that's going to work a little bit better, okay? And like maybe you've been waiting around for something and it's just not really happening, and maybe that's just not working for your timetable, you know, maybe it's just not, you know, maybe you feel pushed into something, and then you just kind of have a moment where you're like, no, I can't. Like, I have to, so you could just change like that, you know, drop of a dime, you change your mind, okay? But something comes to light for you, and that will kind of push you to that new, you know, that new decision. You might have to just do something different, do something else for a minute, okay? Go in a different direction for a little while. You might be able to come back to this, you know, but right now it might just be calling you to move into a different direction, do something else, to handle something that comes up, okay? So don't worry about it. Don't go into reaction. Don't get down on yourself or anything. You know, shit happens, you know, it's part of life. You know, sometimes things just don't work out, and you have to, like, you know, pull back and kind of reorient yourself, and then continue to push forward, okay? And I do see that you're starting to envision something different. Maybe there's a new dream on the horizon. You have a new goal, a new situation, okay? Maybe something else calls to you and you're like, wow, that actually seems a little bit better than what I was going to do before, okay? So yeah, it's all about that options thing. The options are starting to come in. Basically because you've done so much work, you do have that inner faith and that knowing that something's going to work out for me. It's going to work out for me. I know it will. But it's just all about, you know, dealing with the upsets, dealing with the things that might be falling through, because, you know, maybe it just wasn't right for you, and that's okay. You wouldn't have wanted to go fully into something that wasn't right for you anyway, okay? You might have been even being pushed into something by someone else, and it just didn't feel right or something. So you're just going to focus on your dreams, you're going to focus on your visions, and something else will come along, okay? Something that's more for you, okay? Something that's going to check off your boxes a lot better than what you were doing before, okay? It's going to work better for you, not just like for you and like 3 other people, but for you personally. So just hold on to all that hard work you've done, your faith, your faith in self, faith in your abilities. Know that it's not all lost. The hard work that you put in, the time you put in, it's not a waste. It's not a waste at all. It's going to pay off, okay? And you're going to see how that's going to pay off going forward, okay? And you might even be pretty excited about all the options that you are presented with. Sorry, Libra, my mom was looking in on me. She's probably like, why are you out there in the dark? But yeah, Libra, so just hold on to your faith, hold on to your, you know, your awesomeness, because it's all going to work out. You're going to find a way to inch forward, and it's going to be perfectly fine. It's going to feel good, and you're going to feel confident in making those changes. But I hope that was helpful for you. Take care. Okay, Taurus through Libra, that was your tarot readings. I hope that everybody enjoyed. I hope that the cards were easier to see. I'm sorry it got so dark out here. I just have my little lantern. So, but anyway, you know, just please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications of all my videos. But the next video I'll be making is the new moon. I'm trying to remember what sign it's in, though. I don't remember what sign it's going to be in, but, yeah. Probably Gemini, new moon in Gemini. But yeah, that'll be posted on or around the 15th. So be looking out for that. And I will catch y'all later. Take care.